Okay, perfect, guys. So welcome to the call, everybody. Today we're going to be breaking down products. So we want to break down the best product that's been running the last 15 quarters, which is the Indexed Universal Life Plan, policy with Transamerica. So today we're going to make it very simple, very short, very sweet for you guys to learn this product, love this product, and be able to offer your help and services through this product, right? So what is an Indexed Universal Life policy? All right, let's actually go to the website right now. We'll pull it up. All right, perfect. And the part of today's is actually so you guys can fully understand the product. So when you're actually sharing this information and passing it over to your family, to your friends, to your community, you fully understand it. And also remember, guys, everything you can get, if you want more information about these products, feel free to do what I'm doing as well, is going to the web page and Transamerica and actually doing your research as well. So today is going to be brief. We're going to give a few examples at the end of how that actually works. I have my mom on the call right now. I'm actually going to run her through a policy and actually showing her the benefits of this policy. Okay, perfect, guys. So here's an Indexed Universal Life Insurance Plan, right? So what is individual Indexed Universal Life Insurance? Indexed Universal Life Insurance can help protect your family standard of living, help fund your child's education at the event of death or the insured. The policy also offers options to change death benefits amounts or adjust premium payments within a certain limitation. Pretty much what that's saying is that not only is this life insurance, but you also can save for the future, for education, for retirement, for oh,
You take pride in providing for your family and in keeping them safe. It's what families do. Life insurance may already be a part of how you do that. It can ensure that your family is taken care of financially in the event of your death. But what if life insurance could do more than offer protection in the event of your death? Index Universal Life Insurance gives you the opportunity to build cash value within the policy. And it gives you the option of drawing on the death benefit in the event of qualifying chronic, critical, or terminal illness. The policy can earn interest when a market index value increases and will never be credited less than the minimum guaranteed interest rate. When you pay your premiums, after fees and expenses, a portion of the premium pays for life insurance protection. Any amount paid above that is added to the cash value. The cash value may be credited with interest based on change in a single index account, or could be spread among one or more index accounts, depending on the policy. There is typically a maximum rate of interest, known as a cap, and a minimum rate of interest, known as the floor. Both are set by the insurance company and help determine how much interest is credited to a policy. The floor is the minimum guaranteed interest rate that can be credited to the policy. Why is a floor important? As you can see, avoiding loss can be as important as realizing gains. A 40% market loss requires a 67% gain to get back to where it was. A loss of 50% would require a gain of 100% to get even. Here's an example. Let's say the cap is 10% and the floor is 0%. Interest credited can be between the 10% cap and the 0% floor, but will never exceed the 10% cap and will never be less than the 0% floor. As your circumstances change, your life insurance policy can change right along with you, always providing the protection your family needs to go along with the tax-deferred cash value growth potential you want. Ability to increase or decrease the death benefit amount. Flexibility to adjust premium payments. Managing the impact of taxes is an important part of planning for the future. The tax advantages of index universal life insurance include tax advantage access to policy value in the form of loans and partial surrenders, tax deferral on any earnings, tax-free transfers between account options, federal income tax-free death benefit. These tax-deferred earnings may be accessed for future expenses or to supplement retirement income. So if you need a permanent life insurance policy that has a federal income tax-free death benefit, policy value accumulation potential, a way to eliminate negative interest with a floor, and living benefits, index universal life insurance may be a good option.
Awesome. That was awesome. So I don't think I can really break down the policy any more than that. They did a phenomenal job. And so what she was pretty much saying is that, and actually you want to stop sharing this screen. I actually want to share a whiteboard and break down. Let's share that. Okay, let me know. Can you guys see the whiteboard? Actually,
Yes.
perfect. Thank you.
Yes.
Cool. So what she was saying is this. I'm actually use text because text is a bit easier. Okay. So please mute your mics when you want to climb, please.
Oh, sorry. I forgot the washing dishes.
Okay. So, for example, most people don't understand that where and how this index universal life works. But let me break it down in terms, right? Most people put their money where? Where would you guys say, Mom, where you put most of your money? When you want to?
In the bank.
In the bank, right? Perfect. So we're going to say put the bank, right? And then let's do an arrow. Perfect. And then what does your bank do with your money? Anybody know?
They reinvest it.
Perfect. They invest in credit cards,
Mm-hmm.
insurance. So your money, put your money here. All right. And they're giving you probably how much? How much do you get in your bank account? How much do they give you every month? In interest.
Is it
I
like
just got 0.01 today.
Oh wow, 0.1%.
I just got a dividend today.
Perfect. That's how much they're giving you guys, all right? And on average, they're getting about 25 to 35% on your money, all right? So this is what they're giving you. This is what they're getting, all right, from investing in these options. So now, let me draw here. This is what they're giving you. This is what they're putting in here. And this is what they're getting, all right? Into those, all right? And then they're going back around the same thing. They're taking your money, investing them here, and getting this, all right? So Index Universal Life is a plan that allows you to take your money from here and put it there so you can get higher returns. So kind of doing the same thing the banks are doing, right? So Universal Life, let me see if I can draw this. Okay. We're going to say Universal Life is inside this circle of insurance. So this is the insurance circle. Right? The reason why it's inside the circle of insurance is because now governments can't tax you, right? So, for example, Mom, have you ever gotten in a car accident? Carl, you ever gotten in a car accident and you guys ever got an insurance claim or anything like that in the past?
Yes.
Were you taxed for any of that money that they were giving you?
No.
And you guys know why that is?
No.
Oh, they don't tax insurance, huh?
Exactly. They don't tax insurance. So here is a breakdown. So a few examples of why we keep it in the umbrella of insurance. The tax-free investment. Like they said, protecting you from all types, federal, state, and all like income tax, all those tax brackets, right? So what do? Right? We have under the two umbrellas, we have two sides of this, right? Two sides. Go. All right. Up 2% of your investment. And we have the other side. So let me break it down real quick. So $50 will go to insurance and $150 go to investment. Right? So technically, people are like, man, why I gotta put away $50 to this? 25% for this. It's like, would you rather put 25 or 35 or 40% in taxes to the government, or would you rather pay for 25% of your investment to go to your insurance and pay you out later in the death benefit? Right?
The insurance, yeah.
Exactly. Perfect. So break it down. So every month it's growing, right? And most of you guys understand the rule of 72, the compounding effect, correct?
No, can you go over that briefly?
Yeah, rule of 72. So Albert Einstein, a lot of you guys might know him. He actually created the rule of 72. It's literally you take 72 divided by, where's my, your rate of return. Let's say rate of return. Right? So for example, on average, for our index universal life, it's about 12%, right? 12%. But we'll just say 10% right now. So 72 divided by 12 equals 7.2. What does that mean, right? It literally means this, right? And 7.77, the rate of return is 10, it's divided by 72. In 7.2 years, it will take, that's how long it'll take your money to compound. right? And not only compound, but double. You guys understand that? Put this up here.
Yes.
Okay. So that takes 7.2 years at a rate of 10% for your money to double. So let's say this. Let's say on average, our rate is about 12%. So that's been drawn on the text box. So I think that's about 6 years for your money to double. All right. So if it's taking 6 years for your money to double, let's say we start over here. Let's say we start, I am 27 years old. So I start out with $10,000. All right. So 6 years, I'll be 33. But I made $20,000. At 39, $40,000. I am 45. Wait, that's right. 6 years. Yep, 45. $80,000. And remember, this is tax-free. One too many zeros right there. Tax-free, hands-free, no work on your behalf. 51. $160,000. 57. What is that? 16. Do the math. 63. And then 70. Oh, my bad. That's only 69. So by the time I'm in retirement with a $10,000, if I had $10,000 in this policy, and every 7 years or 6 years it's compounding. By the time I'm in retirement, I will have $1.28 million. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yes.
Awesome. So let me break it down to you, and here's where it gets even better, right? With that 1,280,000. This is what you can do with that money, right? All right, let's say in retirement, you simply just want to live off of this 12% interest every year, right? And let's say you just want to live off 10%. You want it to still be growing a little bit, right? Let's do the math. Every year, living off 10% in retirement. So every year for the rest of your life, you can live off that. Does that sound good, Carla? Living off that in your retirement every year, just off of one investment?
Yeah, that's like a salary.
Yeah. So, and think about that, guys. So you started out with $10,000. In retirement, you're living off of this, every year at 10%. It's probably going to stay around this age. It's going to grow a little bit because on average it's about 12. You can live off that 10% and still have this not change if you're only live off the 10%, if it's growing at 12. Do you guys understand? And here's where it gets better, guys. This also provides living benefits, right? Living benefits, all right? Let's say, unfortunately, something happens. This covers, obviously, death, but also chronic, terminal, critical illness. All right, so what does that say? All right, so for chronical, that can be up to 2% upfront, and then terminal and critical both up to 90%. So obviously critical and terminal illness are like illnesses you can potentially die from, right? Very critical or terminal illnesses. So that can be heart attack, cancer, stroke, anything like that. Chronic illness can be things that are preventing you from working, things that are preventing you from living and performing daily activities, but aren't going to essentially kill you on spot. But also, this plan takes care of death, obviously. And for example, let's say, you have, let me trade some more space on here. I like to keep this on here. Let me write some over here. Okay. Let's say something was to happen and, you paid the policy for, let's come over here. Okay, perfect. Let me say, you pay the policy for 30 years, right? 30 years. And the policy gets up to, let's say we're at 57, 320,000, right? And right then and there, you get a chronic illness. So 3% of 320,000, let's do the math on that. Is $6,400 that they'll pay for you every single year with that chronic illness. All right, but let's say it's.
Okay, 6,400 every year or every month?
I think it's breaking it down. A second, about to cut out. So up to 2% every single month. Yeah. And then it's like, so terminal, so they'll give you that per month, but times it for the year. So for the whole year, you're looking at 76,000.
Okay.
They give you the option for monthly or yearly. And then also for terminal or critical illness, right? They give you 90%. So you're looking at $288,000 up front for those illnesses. Obviously, those are cancers, tumors, like brain tumors, different things that are cause you to, need to have treatment to take care of, right? I'm gonna give a quick story real quick. There was a lady in her office, and first started the business. I was like, what's going on? Like, what's this lady talking about? She came in the office all emotional. Everybody was crying with her. I'm like, what is going on? But she was saying WFG had saved her life. And I'm like, what is really going on? So this is, I'm just up here looking around like, is this, what's all these people, all these, women and everything crying. And what actually happened was this woman, she started telling her story, and she actually had breast cancer, right? She was not too old, maybe in her 40s or so, but she had breast cancer. And she had said that she had previously bought a policy with WFG, was paying not that much when she got the policy, maybe $100 or so, and a month. And she found out she had cancer. And she knew when she had cancer, she actually called the company. They let her know that it was actually, a terminal and critical illness. So they actually gave her the money, right? So she knew that she wanted to get the best doctors in the world to take care of her, but she didn't want to do it alone. So what actually she did is she took her husband and her 2 kids with her to Germany, right, while she went on treatment for 6 months, right? So her husband had stopped working, took the kids with them, all moved to Germany for 6 months. When she came back to the States, she was cancer-free. Cancer-free. So what that's saying is when you have money, you have options. There's a reason why Magic Johnson, who had AIDS, was able to beat it, was able to outrun it because he had the funds, right? This policy is powerful. Not only do you have protection for yourself, for your family, also have income protection. You also have savings growing. You saw the numbers, and that's just from a simple $10,000 account. Think about what you can do with, 20, 40, 50, $100,000 account. And the growth and options that you have are phenomenal. If you're not protected right now, it's time to, reach out and change this immediately. Time is on our side if we are young, but if we are older, time does not wait for anyone, right? So with that being said, I'm going to pause the recording real quick. Okay. And lastly, I want to break down what happens when you use this policy, right? Let's say you use it for, they pay you, let's say they're paying you the percentage of it every single month for every single year. Obviously, when they pay you out, that actually the term goes down. So let's, for example, say you had, your policy at 250K, right? And at 2%, they're paying you per month. It's about $5,000. A year, right? So if the policy, is 250K and you're paying $100 a month, your first year. Once it goes down to 200, you're obviously going to lower your monthly payment to 75. If the policy's going down, your premium's going down. When it goes down again to 150, your policy will go down again to $50 a month on average. Now it's 100. All the way down to 0. So you know, when you use your whole policy up, $0K. But then, you actually aren't paying anything. No policy, no premium, then, you know. And once you exhaust your policy, everything is knocked out. All right. So that's how it works when you actually use your critical or terminal or chronic illness. Right. So that right there is one of the products right that we have. One of our best products, been #1 product in all companies in all of the the country for the last 15 months. Definitely advise you to, if you haven't got protection yet, the time is now. Thanks for you guys for watching. If you have any more questions, feel free to get with me. Give me a call, shoot me a text, whatever. And we, excited for you guys to be a part of this journey. Let's help 1 million